In today's video, I'll be showing you how I created these insane mask effects in just a few seconds. Now, in order to create these effects, I'll be using my Mask Effects editing pack. Mask Effects is an editing pack that I created for you guys to get those professional, high-quality mask effects in just a few seconds. It comes with over 20 different drag and drop assets where you're able to create multiple looks with each asset. It's also really easy to use, so let's get right into it. So if you were to purchase Mask Effects, you would get 4 different files, an instructions, a presets pack, an in-depth tutorial. I'm also going to show you guys in this video how to use it, and then the actual Mask Effects assets. So here in After Effects, I have 3 different clips in total right here, and we're only going to be focusing on this first clip. So once you import Mask Effects, you would get a bunch of different assets, as you guys can see from right here. We're going to be using 3 mask rectangles for this one, as well as the small grid. So all you have to do is just select those and then drag it into your composition. Then what you can do is just drag these layers or drag these assets to wherever you want it. So for this one, I'll have it more towards the left, and then for the small grid, drag that towards the right. And once you do that, also increase the scale just so that you can get a different look. Then for the rectangle, have that one a little smaller. I can also just rotate this as well. Maybe have it at like 90 degrees. So once you create a composition, you can create it however you want, of course. You want to go ahead and grab your layer that you're working with. All right, let's first cut these layers to the same length as the layer that we're working with. Go ahead and duplicate it twice. All you have to do is go over to the toggle switches and modes so that you can see your track matte. And then let's grab this layer right here that we duplicated, attach the track matte onto the small grid. Once we do that, you can't see anything. So all you have to do is just open up the scale for that layer, increase it so that it's a lot bigger. I'll have that 145%. And just like that, we have this really trippy look. You can also just move around the layer to wherever you want, but it's as simple as that. All we did was just attach the track matte and then increase the scale. Let's do the same thing for this layer right here. Attach the track matte to 3 mask rectangles, and then let's go ahead and increase the scale for this one. As you guys can see, it creates that really nice mask effect. I'll increase that to 125%. You can always just move around the mask layers, creates a different look, or you can also just move the layer itself, just like that. So we have this really fire look. Now when I play this from the start, this is what we have for the effect. So it comes with over 20 different assets, but with each asset, you're able to create multiple looks. As you guys saw with these 2 assets right here, you can change the rotation. You can also change the scale and the position, have it like bigger or smaller. There's just so much that you can do with this. Now moving on to the next clip, I'll be showing you guys a different look. So for this one right here, it's going to be a rotoscope effect. I already rotoscoped my layer right here, and then right underneath it is the background layer. So just make sure to rotoscope your subject. And we're also going to be using this extra clip right here in order to have it behind our rotoscope subject. So let's go ahead and just drag this underneath. So for this one, I'll be using the small grid as well as the glitch assets. I forgot to import these, but if you were to purchase Mask Effects, of course you would get these. So just grab all these layers and then drag it into your composition. Once you do that, we have all of our assets right here. For this one, I'm only gonna make these layers 2 frames long. Click Ctrl-Shift-D in order to cut the layers, and then grab all your layers, go forward 2 frames, click Ctrl-Shift-D again, then grab all the layers again, right click it, go over to Keyframe Assistant, click Sequence Layers, and it just sequences all the layers just like that. And I'll go ahead and duplicate this again, bring all these layers forward in order to make this effect a little longer. Once you do that, I'm gonna go ahead and pre-compose layers. I'll just name this glitch, and of course do the same thing. Make sure to change the track matte of this clip right here, which is the 3rd clip that we had from earlier. All you have to do is drag it onto that layer. And just like that, we have that 3rd clip on our glitch assets. Now when I play this, we have this amazing mask effects going on. In order to make it look even better, I'll add a flash effect, create an adjustment layer, and then I'll add an exposure, increase the exposure to have that a lot brighter, increase that to 2, keyframe that at the start, also increase the offset, increase that to 1, keyframe that at the start, cut this adjustment layer, go forward 4 frames, reset both of those back to 0, and I'm also going to add a blur. So let's add a camera lens blur, increase the blur radius to 10, keyframe that at the start. For this one, I'll just go forward 8 frames, keyframe that back to 0. Then easy ease all the keyframes, and this is what we have for our final effect. So it looks absolutely amazing, guys. I love Mask Effects, and this pack just saves so much time in order to get professional results just like this. And if this is something that you're interested in, I'll have a link down in the description with a discount code. But that's all I have for now. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.